Hey there, my name is Nick Tan with Agency Profits, and today I'm going to be talking about how I gained 120,000 followers from scratch with my Instagram profile after getting my first Instagram account hacked at about 50,000 followers. So I'm going to be talking about the 3 simple posts that you can actually duplicate and follow yourself, so that way you can grow your own Instagram account to over 100,000 plus followers and build a personal brand. I think a personal brand is so freaking important these days because it's the only way to really separate yourself from your competitors. The marketplace is only getting more crowded. There's more businesses starting up every single day. If you're like me in the agency space, there's a ton of different agencies out there. And the main thing that's going to separate you from everyone else is you. So one of the things that you can do is build up a personal brand. So let's dive right into my computer and I'll show you exactly how to do so. So here is a screenshot of my Instagram profile. So we're currently sitting at about 120,000 followers. However, my first account got hacked at 50,000 followers. So I took this brand new account to about 120,000 followers in about a year or so. And my first account, to get it to about 50,000 followers, took me about 2.5, almost 3 years. So I learned a lot and I was able to expedite the process the second time around a lot faster. And I'm going to show you how I actually did that. But first and foremost, I do want to preface that having a personal brand is just so important right now. It just makes things easier when people are looking at you, right? So when they're inquiring about your business services or about your business or things like that, one of the things that you want to have is a strong personal brand to build your authority up. And that's going to make your time a lot easier when you're on a sales call, or let's say you have a team that takes sales calls such as mine. Well, when people, look at my Instagram and they see that I have, a personal brand and I'm posting valuable stuff, it makes it significantly easier to generate sales, right? The other thing too is just from a longevity standpoint. If I ever go and start other businesses and things like that, it's really good to have a personal brand to help back that up. It gives me more authority in what I do, right? It gives me a little bit of a track record. So the biggest thing that typically stops people from building a personal brand is they just don't know how. So I'm going to actually share with you some simple steps as to how I did it, and how I did it after getting hacked again. So literally all I had to do was post a few different things that kept going viral. And I'll show you different things that actually went viral for us. And this literally allowed me to take my Instagram, that was literally a brand new account at 0, and rebuilt it up to over 120,000 followers in a single year. And that Instagram account generates us a ton of inbound leads. It, creates DMs. People are always DMing me. I share a lot of, my personal life on there as well. So, I have people who actually care about what I'm doing, and I love sharing business and values and, different things that I'm focused on. So, there's 3 main ways of going viral, right? And really, when you're going viral, that's when you're going to generate the most amount of followers. So not every post that we do is meant to go viral, but there are certain things that actually just go viral and allow your profile to get a lot more views. And more than anything, just hits to your actual profiles, right? So the way you actually go viral is when you post some content and it gets posted on the explore page, right? And this is where other people other than your followers are going to start to see your content. And then if they click on your content, come to your profile, and they see what they like on the profile, then what they do is follow you, and then they'll stay by the other content you put. And then how you actually end up nurturing them is through your Instagram stories, right? And they end up becoming like actual fans of what you're doing, which is pretty cool. So the 3 main ways we went viral is by using a couple different mediums. So the first way, and I'll break each one of these down, is by utilizing simple thread style posts, or tweets, if you will, right? Twitter style posts. And then we also use Reels. And then we also used more longer style posts. So this was a actual swipe post where we had about 6 of these slides. So these got us insane amounts of reach. So as you can see here, this one got us about 26,207 likes, and I'll go into the reach a little bit more. But first and foremost, I just want to go over how simple this is. So this is a very simple kind of tweet post, right? And it really targets the people that, I want to reach, which is going to be entrepreneurs or founders and things like that. And not only that, but we had thousands of comments of people saying how much they loved it, how much they resonated with it, or if they disagreed, right? But most of the people agreed, So it's a very simple style post that went absolutely viral and generated a lot of conversation around it. Now, the really cool thing is that with this going viral, it reached over 360,000 accounts, right? You can see actually 396,000 impressions overall. And there was about 24,369 saves. Other people shared it too. So over 21,000 people shared it, over 20,000 likes, 574 comments. And then we got over 728 follows just from this simple post. So you don't need to post like crazy stuff. Like, I think when people think you need to like post a bunch of stuff, they think you have to post like insane videos, or, you have to do like stupid kind of reels and things like that. You don't necessarily have to. Posts like this really work because people go onto social media and they scroll things and they really want to resonate with the stuff that they look at. So how a social platform is going to work is that especially like Instagram or Facebook, right? Platforms like that, it's a social media platform. So they want the content to actually resonate with their users because it's going to make their users more engaged, more happy, and things like that. So you really just want to post content that your ideal audience likes. Like the type of content I put is really for people who either want to start a business or they're already an entrepreneur. So those are the things that we really focus on. And with that in mind, we know exactly what type of content they're going to like, because it's the type of content I typically like. So I just want to attract more people like myself and have conversations with them and be able to, share value to them. So this is the type of stuff that we kind of put. The next thing is reels. So you can see here, this reel got over $240,000 views. And it's a silly little caption where it says lazy guy makes $10,000 a month. So this one obviously is just a little more attention grabbing because, who doesn't want to know how a lazy guy makes over $10,000 a month? So this generated us a ton of followers, a ton of comments, a ton of DMs and things like that. And this was getting people who were interested in starting a business, or even, existing agency owners, or, people like that who, like I said, are kind of my ideal audience for who I want following me, which is really, really cool. So with that, we also post longer form content. So this one had about 6 different threads. If you're curious on what this actual post was, you can go in and take a look at the actual post on my Instagram and follow me there. But what's really interesting is that I actually posted this on Twitter and it went absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So it got over 3 million hits on Twitter, or just under 3 million, something like that. I can't remember. And on top of that, I gained like 3,000 followers on Twitter literally in like one night, which was pretty cool. So I decided, hey, well, why don't I just post this on Instagram as well? And then I posted this, and you can see here that this post got over 20,000 likes, which is freaking insane. So basically, at the end of the day, from posts like this, right, where the number of likes is just crazy, and this got like really high quality people following us as well, because just this type of content, it's a little bit more like sophisticated in a sense, because it's just, it's stuff that I'm really interested in, right? Like psychology and, things like that. So I just thought that was really cool. And then, like, obviously when you get posts going viral, you're just getting people who are following you, right? And visiting your page. And if you can get, accounts that are, reach that's like hitting hundreds of thousands of people, naturally people are just going to follow you and like your content and things like that. Now, obviously not every post is going to get like this, right? So the thing with posting is you have to be consistent about it. So we post every single day. Every single day we're just posting, and we post different types of content and things like that. So it's a lot of work. So at the beginning, it's very important that you stay consistent. The Instagram algorithm really likes consistency, right? So if you're posting every single day, and you're posting really good content, then that's great. But not everyone can post every single day. So even if you can only post once every couple days or once every 3 days, at least stay consistent with it, right? So the longer you stay consistent with it, the more likely something will go viral for you and allow you to gain a lot of followers. And it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. But if you follow kind of like these style of posts, and you can go on my page and look at what actually is working right now, and see if it's, see if you can, model off it. Don't just copy it, but use it to gain some inspiration so you can model off of it. Right. So we've kind of cracked the code. So chances are what we're doing is working pretty well right now, and you can go and check it out and model off it. So hopefully that was beneficial for you guys, and let me know if you're growing your Instagram account or you're growing your personal brand or anything like that. And I hope you enjoyed today's training/video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. That really helps me out. I'm putting in a ton of effort to put some real value out there. So let me know if this stuff is something that you guys are interested in seeing, and if it's actually beneficial for you. Other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.